Hi guys, welcome to the B1M's first 360-degree video. We are here at the University of Roehampton in southwest London to have a look at their new £28 million student accommodation project, which is being built by Osborne. Don't forget to have a look around all the different angles as we walk through. You can use your finger or tilt your phone if you're on mobile, or use your mouse if you're looking on desktop. If you like this sort of thing, don't forget to subscribe to the B1M and share it with a friend. Hi, so we're here in the North Courtyard, which is one of two courtyards in the new student accommodation building. This is Osborne's site manager, Charlie House. Give us a wave.
Hello.
So you were saying this is panelised construction in here. The panels in this courtyard were prefabricated?
Yeah, so it was all pre-made off-site in a factory in Belgium. The panels were built in the factory. Firefox sent their windows to the factory, and they were installed and then brought over on trailers, 2 trailers a day, from their factory to site, and then lifted onto the building with the crane.
So how long did one panel take to install?
They're different size panels, so they vary. The biggest was about 14 tonne, the smallest was about 4 tonne.
Wow.
And they averaged about 6 panels a day.
Yeah. When did they start installing these?
They started in September of last year.
September 2015?
Yeah, September 2015. And they installed their last panel last week.
Cool, so end of March 2016?
End of March, yeah.
Excellent. So that was kind of led by programme. The idea was to...
Yeah, so by prefabbing it all off-site, they started, I think it was June last year, making the panels off-site. So then that allowed them to start in September this year, whereas if it was traditional hand-laid brick, they would still be laying it now, especially with the weather we had over winter. Yeah,
I guess producing in the factory enables you to keep the quality really high as well, so you've got...
Yeah, so they have their quality checks. Someone from the site team was going out once every 2 weeks to just check that the quality is still maintained, and that everything on site in the factory was going to plan. And then once they're installed, we do a final snag for any damages, and then we get the quality that we need.
Yeah. And how many bedrooms are in the new student accommodation when it's finished?
There's almost 400 bedrooms, and then they're all made with bathroom pods. There's accessible bedrooms and shared normal bedrooms, and they've also got conference suites. They've got bigger double rooms for conference guests.
Right. Okay, so now we're up on the roof of the new student accommodation, and you can see this is a real London university. You've got London skyline just over there. There's Wembley Arch in the distance. There's planes from Heathrow going over. And this is part of a wider master plan for the university, isn't it? This particular building.
The university, their master plan is this is one building out of the 3. So this is the new accommodation unit. They've got a new library, which you can see is progressing down below.
Yep.
And there's also another student accommodation building, which was complete, ready for the intake this year.
Yeah.
So it's all to do with them modernising, making more space available, more affordable student accommodation.
Yeah.
So obviously, otherwise people have got to try and find houses to rent.
And this is one of a certain type of roof, one of 2 different types of roof finish.
Yeah, so this is the roof to the conference area, which we spoke about.
Yeah.
And then behind us, we've got 3 other roofs, which are all green roofs. So they'll be seeded and planted before we finish. And over the next few years, it'll be wildflower and planting.
Excellent. And the new library you can see being constructed down there, that's precast concrete by the looks of it?
Yeah, so they're going to be using the same sort of cladding panels as us as well, but all the frame is going to be made out of precast concrete. Again, speed up the programme so they can achieve their handover date ready for the intake next year, so September 2017.
Excellent. What's been the most challenging part of the construction here, would you say?
Probably logistically, is we're right in the middle of the campus, so restrictions on working hours, and we've got 3 student accommodation buildings surrounding us, so students aren't very happy being woken up at 7:30 when you start work.
What's been the best thing about working on this project for you?
The best thing has been seeing what it's grown into.
Yeah.
So when we first started, this was the car park.
Yeah.
And now they've got soon to have a nice finished building.
Oh, it's fantastic. Thanks so much for showing us around. It's been really good.
No problem.
I hope you enjoyed this 360 video. There's going to be lots more to come on the B1M. Don't forget to subscribe and share if you found it interesting. Cheers.